Hey everybody, we stopped down a guy's house that I actually went to school with when I was in elementary school, and we're just leaving his house, but he lived down this great big lane. It's beautiful back here, and the reason that we came down here is I got me some PAWPAWs. My dad, as you guys know, was always an avid hunter, and he would go into the woods, and every year at this time, he would find excuse me, pawpaw patches, and he would bring back a piece of the fruit. Well, this man, his name is James. He has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link it below so that you guys can follow him if you want. He plants a lot of different trees and very knowledgeable when it comes to trees and stuff like that. So I wrote him, and he's the one that we got our trees off from, the pawpaw trees, and I wrote him and asked him if I could purchase some of his fruit, and he said that he would let me know when they were ready, and he wrote me and said that they were ready, and he didn't want nothing for them. I just had to, come down here and get them, and I'm telling you, I am so very thankful. I'm so excited. I'll let you guys see how they look inside, and we're to eat the soft ones first. Like, this is soft, see there? Eat those first. I'm going to save the seeds and try to see if I can get them to grow, and I'll have more pawpaw trees to plant. Steve's never had one. We'll be home in a little bit, and I'll show you guys how they look inside. And I wish that we had smell-o-vision, because they smell. What do you think they smell like?
I don't know. Apples?
Mm-hmm. I smell apples, mango, banana. Yeah, smells delicious. My mouth is literally, look at that. It looks like ice cream. I'm going to get the first taste. Oh, I've missed these so bad. It makes me think of my dad. I was telling Steve, I hope my dad's up in heaven and they have a pawpaw tree just for him. So, okay, Steve has never had one.
It's got a weird taste to it.
What do you taste? It's got like a lot of mixed fruit in it.
Yeah, like apple, watermelon, pear.
Everybody tastes something different.
Yeah.
So, you like it?
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Ain't bad. I love them. So I wanted to give you some information about the pawpaw fruit. I know to me it's a very interesting plant or tree and fruit, and it's just, I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope there's going to be people out there that are going to be watching this and listening, and hopefully you'll find one and be able to try the fruit someday. Alright, so I guess the pawpaw plant, the tree itself, dates back to 1541. That was the first record of someone, I guess finding the fruit and eating the fruit. They are unrelated to papayas, even though pawpaw translated in some of the languages, like in the island languages, it means papaya, but they are actually no relation to the fruit. Some of the nicknames I thought were kind of cute. Poor man's banana and custard apple. That kind of makes sense. These are all over the North American, and sometimes all the way even in Canada. So a pawpaw is a small deciduous tree. It's native to eastern United States. They produce yellowish green to brown fruit. Now this one's kind of small. I ate one today that was really big, and oh my goodness, it was delicious. But you can see how the fruit is, if I can get it in front of the camera, the coloration differences. Pawpaws have a creamy, custard-like flesh. and I'll cut one open and show you here in a minute, with a combination of tropical fruit flavors like banana, mango, pineapple, melon, and berry. The seeds are toxic, so don't eat those, and the skin of it is real bitter, so you don't eat that either. They're very high in vitamin C, magnesium, iron, copper. They're a good source of potassium with several amino acids, and there are significant amounts of riboflavin, niacin, calcium, phosphorus, and zinc. The reason they're not sold commercially is that some people can have reactions to the pawpaw fruit itself. It can cause skin rashes, nausea, diarrhea, and of course vomiting. I wrote all these down so I wouldn't forget. The trees are grown from the seed, and they will produce fruit in about 5 to 8 years if it's from the seed. Now, if you get from like a root, a shoot off of a root, that can produce fruit a lot quicker, probably within 3 to 5 years. All right, plant at least 2 different trees if you're going to do this, 2 different cultivars, so that you want to make sure that they need separate, because that way they will pollinate. And I wanted to let you know, bees do not pollinate these trees, the flowers that get on them. I'm going to be putting pictures at the end of here of the video to show you what the flowers look like and what the trees themselves look like. But they get pollinated by beetles and flies. I thought that was so strange. But of course, the flowers are known to smell like rotting flesh. So that's going to draw the flies and everything to them to pollinate them. All right, the fruit only lasts about 2 to 3 days. So you have to get it quickly if it falls off the tree, or if you barely touch it on the tree and it falls off, you want to be able to eat that right away because it's not going to last. They can last up to about a week if you put them in the refrigerator. So you can freeze the pulp, the inside, and that will last about 6 months. So that's what I'm going to do with the ones that I have left. Some of the things that you can make with the fruit is you can use it in place of bananas. If you're making banana bread, you can actually make banana pudding with them instead of having the banana. A lot of people use them to make sorbet or frozen yogurt type of things. And you can use it also to spoon the fruit over top of plain yogurt. I haven't tried that, but that does sound good. I wanted to share with you some of the health benefits, which to me is amazing. One of the other reasons why these are not sold commercially, though, is because the fruit doesn't last long. And even if you pick them early, it's not going to have the same taste and stuff. It's not like an apple. You can pick a lot early and then, let it red up in maybe straw or something like that. The pawpaws are not, they haven't figured out a way yet to be able to ship them without them going bad. So the health benefits are they actually can lower cholesterol, which you guys know that's a big thing for me. They have fiber and vitamin C and antioxidants, which help prevent cholesterol buildup. So that's awesome. The second thing, they help with weight loss. And that's an awesome. Everything I think on this page that I wrote down was a thumbs up for me. The third one I found was they boost immunity, and then they are also good for diabetics. They're great for your eyes, they help with arthritis, and they help with digestion. So they don't bother me at all. Like I said, sometimes they can affect people, make you a little nauseous or something, but yeah, they don't bother me at all. And also a thing that I found which really got my attention was a study that was called Nutrition and Cancer that was done in 2012 by the University of Nebraska, found out that the pawpaw extract appeared to stop cancer from spreading and even to shrink existing tumors. So, they are doing a lot of study with this fruit, and I'm really, really glad to hear that. 1 cup of it is about 148 calories, They are higher in fiber than apples and pears. And cute little things that I found was George Washington would eat them for his dessert when they were in season. And Thomas Jefferson planted them at his home in Virginia. So let me turn the camera down so that you guys can see me how you cut them open. Okay, so what you want to do when you get one of these is cut it. The skin it's pretty thin, but you want to cut it all the way around. This is just the easiest way that I found. And then once you've done that, you're going to just twist and it comes apart. Now this looks to me identical to like a really thick custard. So my mouth is watering, as you can tell probably by the way I'm talking. Oh, I love these things. That's what they look like. Pretty large for this fruit. You probably get about 8 to 10 seeds per fruit. I saved all the other ones for that big one that I had because it was delicious. But the fruit itself tastes delicious, but it does kind of leave an odd aftertaste. And I'm going to go ahead and eat this, so I'll be back in a minute. That's that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video that I've made about the pawpaws. And I have the trees growing down on our lower lot. They're not very big yet. They're probably only about 3 feet high. So it's going to be a few more years before they produce. They haven't even flowered yet. So I can't wait for that to happen. I can honestly say that that is probably one of my very favorite fruits. And I hope so bad that you guys someday get to enjoy the taste. Like I said, some of them are not, they're not that great. And I read a little, it wasn't actually a poem, but it was something about the pawpaw fruit itself. Some of them are amazing. Some of them are just good. Some of them are not worth eating. And then they said that you could just use those to throw at things. But I've only found, let's see, I've had about 4 of them now, I think. 4 or 5. And I've only had one that wasn't really that great. The rest of them have been amazing to me. I absolutely love it. So hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because our channel is about all different types of things. Take care, everybody. And I will see you real soon on the next video. Bye-bye.